Hey everyone, this is Alan from BMW Durham, back again with another video. We have another new arrival. It's the 2025 BMW M8 Competition Coupe in Brooklyn Gray Metallic. Alright, so this is the 2025 BMW M8 Competition Coupe in Brooklyn Gray Metallic. I just hit unlock on the key and we just got the whole headlight system on there. Headlights look awesome. I'm going to do a lap all the way around. This car is placed in our M showroom, so it's right in the spotlight, and it definitely deserves the spotlight. So let me do a lap all the way around the vehicle, and then we can go ahead and take a closer look at all the details. Man, look at that shot. He's looking at himself in the mirror. That looks sweet. Let's do it. So we got Brooklyn Gray Metallic here. It's really showing off the lines really nicely and reflecting all the nice lighting that we've got here in our M showroom. And look how Brooklyn Gray looks as I'm walking back and forth with the different light reflecting off it. That looks sweet. We've got these lines coming down lengthwise, and there's the rondelle up front and center. We have the one-piece blacked out kidney grille with the double slats, vertical slats with the black M8 badging on the driver's side, camera up front and center there. And down below, we do have a little bit of a little rubber splitter thingy there. And we've got some functional air ducts and honeycomb patterns all the way down on the lower mesh. And we've got a big radar puck up here at the front. And if I put on the headlights, this front end just looks sweet. Follows the original BMW design language and makes it look very much like a BMW. Now we also have here the BMW LED headlights, so I love how this looks with all the form factor in there. That looks so good. And if I go ahead and turn on the pathway lighting, you can see the full low beam system on there. That looks sweet. Now when we come to the side here, you'll see that we have the beautiful 20-inch bicolor 813 M wheel, bicolor burnished with the blue M compound brake there. So this wheel looks real nice. And we've got that big M8 air breather on the fender. We also have black M wing mirrors. We have the carbon fiber carbon fiber roof with the groove on the roof. And we've got previous gen door handles with touch comfort access. And overall side profile of the car, very much sports car side profile silhouette. And it's interesting how the rocker panel kind of comes out and swoops back in. That's a really sweet design. And on the tailgate here, you'll see that we've got the black spoiler. It has kind of a duck-billed shape built right into the trunk lid. And there is your rear end there. So we've got the reflectors vertically arranged on the widest parts of the rear, so that really widens out the look of the vehicle. And we've got the 8 Series specific L-shaped taillight, which is really nice. And then we've got the rondelle kind of sticking out there in the middle. Blacked out M8 competition badging. There's your rear license plate bracket with the LED lights and the camera. And then we've got your quad tip exhaust in the rear here. Diffuser in the center. And if I just take a quick peek underneath here, kind of looks like the bottom of the M5. So since we're back here, I'm just going to go and kick my foot underneath the middle of the car so we can get that to open up the hands-free way. So back here on this side, we have a place for our wheel lock key, tow hook, tire inflator kit. This side is your front plate bracket, and there's a little netted area to hold some stuff in there. And And if I lift this off, access to fuse box, fuse panel back there, And we have some release levers to fold down the seats in a 60-40 split. Here are your carpeted floor mats. And we do actually have quite a bit of depth going all the way from there and out. So there is a considerable amount of trunk space in here, considering this is a coupe. This opening is not that large, but it is deep. There's a button here to close, another one to close and lock, and the camera is attached to the trunk lid. So down here, kick your foot under the car while the key's here, and you can get that to close the hands-free way. Beauty. Now when we come to the passenger side, you'll see that we have the fuel cap door here connected to the central locking system. We're looking for 93 octane, BMW M recommends Shell V-Power, and here it's counterclockwise one click. There's a little spot here to put this, and when you're done, it's just clockwise one click, and you just shut the door. Now if I open the front passenger door here, you'll see that we've got the beautiful Alcantara going across here, beautiful stitching as well. This is the black and Sakhir Orange interior. Look at these patterns here. Nice soft touch materials. We've got galvanic controls here for unlock, lock, memory. Bowers & Wilkins. There's your door handle. This is a Hofmeister kink. And yep, look at that beautiful Bowers & Wilkins. There's your window switch. Contrast stitching on the actual door handle and on the lower part as well. And nice big deep door pockets. This is the M8 Competition aluminum illuminating door sill with the carbon core, and we've got full power seat with lumbar and side bolster, and this does have manual under the thigh extension, and we've also got headrest height up and down with the illuminating M8 badging there. The whole dash is Alcantara. Down here, you've got your illuminating glove box. All of this is Alcantara. This is Alcantara. Nice soft stitching. Nice soft touch and stitching. Bowers & Wilkins up top here. And we've got the massive display here for iDrive operating system 7. Physical climate controls. Physical programmable memory buttons. And down here, carbon fiber trim. M8 Competition badging in there, and if we open that up, you'll see that we've got a wireless charger in there. We've got USB Type A, cup holders, 12-volt plug. There's your M gear selector with the M tricolor stitching and the M embossed on the top there. Lovely carbon fiber. We have the push start button in red, and we've got this that splits, and we've got USB Type C and a 12-volt plug over here, and it's lit up. And if I go ahead and if I lift this up and I put the seat into the acute angle, it will slide forward, allowing us access to the rear. There is your M seat belt, and look at this. So in the back here, more Alcantara up top. We have the coat hanger on the back of the B pillar, more Sakhir Orange stitching, huge Bowers & Wilkins speaker. And we've got some rear seating area that are very buckety in design. It's only 2 seats back here, and we don't really have any headrests or anything, just this little area here. And there's no rear ventilation or anything like that because this tunnel goes all throughout the middle. So once we put the seat into the recline angle once again, it will return to where it is. Why don't we go ahead and shut this door, and we'll open the door on the driver's side next. Alright, so let's open the door on the driver's side. And look at that. Beautiful Alcantara. Sakhir Orange. Window controls, side mirror controls. More Bowers & Wilkins beauty. Button here to close and open your tailgate. It will only close if you pull while the key is inside. Illuminating M8 Competition carbon core door sill. Same power seat controls as we saw on the other side. We have the steering wheel with the M tricolor stitching. This has all the cruise control things, M1, M2 config. We also have the head-up display. And let's just grab a seat in here for a second. Just gonna grab the door. So we're in the flagship M8 Competition. I'm just gonna shut this so you can get the effect of what it looks like in here, sitting here. Jeez, this looks amazing. And the lovely and familiar iDrive 7. So just quickly wanted to look at a couple of things. If we go to the M menu, and if I just go to setup actually, so there are all the aspects that we can adjust. And in M2, we have it all adjusted with the traction turned down. Four-wheel drive sport, everything in Sport Plus, that is sweet. And if we press M mode in here, it just switches to this view. The head-up display would also change, but you can't do this in iDrive 8 without turning on the car. And just want to take a look at this. So we do have the 3D view, and this has gesture control, so I can grab the car and I can begin to spin it around with my hands. And I'm seeing less and less cars with gesture control, so I can also two-finger to mute, two-finger to unmute, palm fist palm to go home. If I'd set a navigation destination, I can change radio stations, right? I can answer the phone call, I can dismiss the phone call, so that all is pretty sweet. Gesture controls are cool. It's not really my thing. There is your frameless rear view mirror, and we've got some lighting controls up here, super bright. And here is your visor with your little tiny mirror that has the light coming up with it. There's a little elastic here to hold stuff, and this does come out, but it does not pull out. So anyway, now that we've had a chance to sit in the M8 Competition and look at all this sweet stuff in here, let's take a look at what powers this absolute beast of a vehicle. So down here, it's two pulls right here, 1, 2. So let's lift up that massive hood and we'll see what is underneath here. You don't have to find anything, you just have to lift it up. And there it is, the beautiful S63 4.4 liter V8 twin turbo. We are producing 617 horsepower, 553 foot-pounds of torque, and we have positive battery terminal here. We have negative battery terminal over here. We have washer fluid over there. We don't like to put anything that has silicone or Teflon additive in there, so just stick to regular washer fluid. And the hood on this thing is massive, and it's held up by these two hydraulic arms. So to close this, you want to bring the hood roughly about halfway, and you're going to have to center down with all your might, otherwise there's going to be too much resistance to have this close, which will result in you doing multiple attempts. So, hiya! Just like that. And that looks sweet. Okay, so before we conclude the video, I'm going to do a lap all the way around, try and give you some of those nice long-range shots. This vehicle is beautiful, and it represents the cross between old and der new Klasse. This is the epitome of M-Car before we started getting into all the hybrid stuff. So this is the end of this era, but the beginning of der new Klasse era. So tell me, do you like the M8 Competition Coupe or Grand Coupe or Cabriolet? And do you want to see the 8 Series continue in our lineup? I sure do, but you let me know in the comments below what you think. All right, everyone, so that was my tour of this beautiful 2025 BMW M8 Competition Coupe in Brooklyn Gray Metallic with the black Sakhir Orange Merino Leather inside. This car is absolutely phenomenal, drives insane, and it just looks really good, and it's put together, it's got all the right pieces. So let me know in the comments below what you think. If you like the car, if you like the video, if you like me, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I'll put the pricing information in the description below. Please follow me on Instagram. It's @AlanBMWDurham. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching.